Hi guys, welcome back to Be Did What. I'm Bianca. For all my OG subscribers, welcome back. For all my new subscribers, welcome. Just here with another Be Did What. This is a different background for you guys. It's a different part of my room for you to see. I'm just here to talk about my journey to becoming a vegan. I recently went vegan probably about 2 months ago now, and it's probably the best decision that I made. I feel so much more healthier in general. My main reason for going vegan wasn't to do about animals so much, because I'm not really the biggest animal lover. Sorry to say that, and if it offends anyone, but that's the truth. Yeah, I just want to be a bit more healthier. Initially, leading up to it, I've been a pescatarian for about 5 years. I've stopped eating meat after a holiday, and I got really ill eating meat, and so I went and became a pescatarian, and that lasted for about 5+ years. And then I got really fed up of eating fish. There's only so much fish that you can eat. Come on, let's just be serious here. So I gave up fish and became a vegetarian, sort of. And then I still felt quite bloated. I was getting waking up feeling really bloated and heavy and horrid. So I decided to give up dairy for a month, and that was the start of it. Basically, I gave up dairy, and then I felt so much better after that month. So after that month, I decided let's go full hog and try and do a vegan diet. And since I've been doing it, I've loved it. To start off with, I did a meal prep. So I did a weekly meal prep every week, which I do want to go back to. It's very hard to do, but that's my plan. So I did a meal prep, which kind of consists of all different kind of meals around vegan foods, which is mainly vegetables and my pulses. I've grown to love green lentils, especially the ones that you get from Sainsbury's. I don't really like the Tesco's ones, but the Sainsbury's ones where and I kind of make a mince out of it. I'll show you how I create that in another video, but it's just like a kind of spicy mince that I make, and I either pair that with salad, or I've made tacos before, or I've made pasta. I'll link some of my pictures from my previous meal preps just below, so that you guys can see it. And then after my meal prep situation, I kind of went off track, I'm going to be very honest, and I found that I can have all different sort of snacks. The snacks that I never knew that were vegan but ended up being vegan. So it's like Oreos are one of the most vegan things in there that you can get, and there's chili heat wave Doritos. So I started snacking on those, which was probably the worst way to go, but I've now given that all up, and I'm on a healthy vegan diet, which is kind of like a keto healthy vegan diet. And I've found stuff like corn burgers that are low calorie, and I pair that with salad. My salad is literally lettuce, avocados and celery, because I like that little crunch, so I put in my little celery to give me that crunch. But I'm really enjoying my vegan plan. I cannot commend it enough. There are some downsides to it, whereas basically there was a lot of fluctuance when you first start. You're just in general, you're just very windy. There's nothing you can do about that. And once you get past the point, then it kind of goes away. You do go to the toilet a lot, and that's number one. And number two, you do that a lot to begin with. For me, I flushed my system quite a lot, so I drank a lot of water, which I found very helpful. It's very limiting when you go out to restaurants. Some people have vegetarian options, and you're like, oh, can I have that option but not have the dairy stuff in it, because the eggy sort of stuff in it. And then they're like, okay, yeah, fine, and then they still bring it to you with that stuff in it, and you're like, no, that's not what I wanted. I'm vegan. which is completely different from vegetarian. And then there's restaurants that are accommodating, so you just need to kind of work out what you want and where you're going to get it from the beginning. Also, I found the festival season quite hard, especially drinking. Like, you're constantly drinking, and then you just want to snack on, like, usually I would have like a veggie burger or something like that, but I just realised that they're just putting in normal cheese into it, and I was just like, no, it's not going to work for me. So I just ended up, there's one day that I just didn't end up eating anything from the festival. There's other days that I had chips, which is not the most healthiest option. So since festival season for me has kind of been put on hold, there might be another festival, but I haven't kind of made up my mind yet whether I'm going, because it clashes with something else that I'm meant to be doing. So yeah, so what was I saying? I've completely lost track of time. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was one time that I had chips, and I just gave up chips, and then since I've finished the festival season, I've gone really healthy and just been having my salads and the corn burgers, which I'll show you. And they also do like a corn fish finger, which is really good. I didn't expect them. I saw them in the shop before, and I thought, oh, I don't think so. And then I looked at them again, and they're really good. So I can't recommend them enough. The plus side to being a vegan is that I've got so much more energy. It's really weird. I just thought I'd have less energy, but I've got more energy than I had previously. I've now got more of a healthier relationship with food. I've always had a really bad relationship with food, unfortunately, and I've never ever repaired it. There's a stage in my life when I was a bit younger where I was like tiny, like children's size 28, which is like maybe what 7-year-olds wear, and I was like that until the age of 14, until I started putting on weight, and then sadly lost my grandma, and then yeah, I just started just eating fast food. I never used to eat anything from home, literally just fast food, and that was it. And then now it feels good to kind of, I've never really kind of grew out of that, so I've had fast food or sweets, and then that's my bad thing as well. I'm just trying to repair that thing with sugar. I'm literally cutting out sugar all completely, because I've realised that I depend on sugar a lot. Like, there's times when I'll be like, okay, I'm hungry, I haven't ate all day, I'm hungry, but I'm gonna have sweets instead of food, and it doesn't really make sense at all. So I'm cutting out sugar altogether, and then I'm just kind of just being healthy, and so far I love it, especially doing these fitness challenges with you guys. I'm literally day 7 or 8 onto the squat challenge at the moment. My legs were killing me to begin with, but I can feel that they're getting stronger. I'm not feeling as much pain as I used to, so that's a plus. So as I said, that's a plus of being a vegan. Number 2 is knowing what you're eating, knowing what you're putting in your body. Most of what I eat is what I make myself, so I know exactly every ingredient in that meal that goes into my body, which is just nice to know. How many of you out there can say that you know exactly every ingredient that is going into your body? It's unheard of in most people's diets. So just think about it, always think about what you're putting in, because it's always one thing that you need to keep in mind. It's 70% what you put in your mouth, and then 30% what you do in the gym, or whatever you do as exercise, whether it be a bike ride, a run, or doing squats, or a full HIIT workout. Make sure that you're aware of, number 1, what you're putting in. And that's it, guys. I'm going to stop rambling on. I think I've gone on and on and on. It's quite late at night. Also, I just want to watch Love Island. Sorry, I'm going to be honest. I need to watch my Love Island. But thank you once again for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.